Hello everyone, KB here, and welcome back to Let's Play Shantae Half-Genie Hero. In the last episode, we got two of Risky's, things from the Techno Baron and from the Ammo Baron, who I'm going to crawl over to very slowly because it's cute and I want to. And I'm getting hype for a thing that's probably not going to happen. But you know what? Leave it in the recording, I don't care. But yeah, Ammo Baron gave us a Risky. A piece of Risky's clothing. I mean, I guess she's fine. She grooms herself well enough, but yeah, I don't know why they have them. Well, she did fight them, so maybe that's why, but still. We also have the max amount of gems we can get. So I can just be like, oh, no, that's not the button I wanted to press. Be like, boom, boom, and if I just get more gems, they just become nothing. They're nothing. It's chump change at this point. So with 999, let's go in and buy a few things here. I would like this. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my buttons are all messed up because I've been playing Dragon Quest XI, and the button layout's very different. It makes me just kind of go, okay, when Switch version, so I can just play that version and not be so confused. So we're missing this, and we also need one more item, so we're almost done with all the upgrades for Shantae. So you know what that means? Not that. Doesn't mean that. It means this. Which I could have probably just gone back into his shop to do, but hey. Well, over here, if you don't remember, all the small gems that are dropping, those are worth 1. Let's see. Is the big gem gonna drop? Oh, that went all the way over there. Rip. So all the small gems are worth 1. Give me something else then, please, so I can show the so I can show the differentiation between gems. I mentioned that scene in Alice in Wonderland when she's trying to say exactly. She just gives up and just goes, that's precisely. So yeah, that one right there, that green one, that was worth 5. And it's not always green, it's the size of the gem that matters. And there's one more gem you can get to that maybe you've seen it before, but it's very rare to show up, especially from enemy drops. Like, you're more likely to see it while you're just goofing off with this transformation. I know I said I wasn't going to do this on screen, but here we are. I just want to see the last gem type. And now that I've committed to a stupid idea, I'm going to continue doing a stupid idea. And yes, there can be such things as stupid ideas. Insert recent comment on thing of the day here, I suppose. Yeah. If you want to stay happy, try to find stuff to watch that isn't going to make you upset. That probably is very unhelpful advice, but I mean, it's true. At this rate, we're actually getting all the gems we need. I just want to see the biggest gem you can get. It's important. I need to show this. It's very important. Just like the MPAA ratings that they showed in that one episode of Freakazoid. Are you guys? I don't know the demographic as far as age for people who watch my videos. So are you guys old enough to remember Freakazoid? It was this really bizarre madcap cartoon from the 90s. It had oh, there it is. That big one right there. That's worth 20. I did it. But yeah, it was just this weird madcap comedy from the 90s. It had Paul Rudd as the main voice, and for the longest time I confused it with the actor Paul Rudd, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Paul Rudd was always doing silly stuff, and I was like, oh, no. Different people. It was kind of a parody of the superhero genre, but it was also just its own weird thing. It was a very interesting show. I actually didn't watch it while it was airing for its 2 seasons that it had, but I watched a lot of reruns when it came to like Cartoon Network and stuff. It was definitely a very good show. Not sure if it would work today because we already have so many great cartoons as it is. Cue Pirate Queen's Quest Episode 4, the cartoon rants, but it was a good show. anyways, there was an episode where they had literally, like, an actual member of the Film and Theater Society. I'm not quite sure of the relation, but it was actually, like, it was voiced by the actual guy who was trying to explain the intricacies. I got the word this time. He was trying to explain the intricacies of the MPAA system, and it keeps coming back to him throughout the episode, and I thought it was just funny. Anyways, that's a long explanation later. That explains why I said that one thing earlier. I actually forgot what I said earlier that led me on this tangent. But, oh well. Ekidooks. So, we're missing one Sunken Soul, and we know it's here, and I am freaky freshed out about where it could be, so we're just gonna look. We're gonna look. It's not in the book. Reading Rainbow, except I don't know if you all know what that is either. I didn't actually watch that show, because I'm a terrible person. I don't read a lot of books, which is my fault. If you like reading books, you're fine, because that's great, because you enjoy it. You like escaping into other worlds. I found it. And if you don't like reading books, that you know what, that's okay too. You know, you gotta find your own interests that really suit you best. And I know, cause like sometimes people will be like, oh, you don't do X, Y, Z, and then it feels like you're being singled out because you're not going with the norm. But the reality is, the norm is whatever you make it. It's not gonna be this thing set in stone of, oh, well, if you're a guy, you gotta like football. And I mean that's even like that's even like a cultural thing at that point. I believe soccer is the real football, as I think it should be called, because you play football with your actual feet. The real football, or soccer as it's called in the States, is more popular, I think, around the world compared to, as I like to call it, they did something for 5 seconds, and now we're going to analyze it for 10 minutes sport. And you think, oh, like golf? No. Believe it or not, more things happen in about a 30-minute segment of golf than a 30-minute segment of American football. You may think a lot happens in the 30 segments of American football, but the reality is, it's just a bunch of newscasters going, oh, look at this play. Look at this play. That's a bad play. This player's been doing this. This player's been doing this. It's like, they want to present the news, and I get it, but at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, they moved 5 yards, and that's impressive if you can actually like run that fast, anywho, within a short time frame. But it's still like, he moved 5 yards. Like, guys, we don't need to overanalyze this. He moved 5 yards. That was the play. Let's get back to the rest of the game. Nothing against sports either. But, so, like, if you like that, that's good too. You gotta find stuff you like. But, yeah. I am losing my mind a lot today, I guess, because I don't know where that tangent came from either. But the point is that if you like things, you should feel free to like them, regardless of what other... I don't remember how... But you should like things regardless of what other people say. And if you've been saying, wait, KV, have you just been messing around for the last few minutes on these random tangents? You are correct in some respects. But in other respects, you were wrong, because I was purposely getting 300 gems. Anyways, to close the loop on my silly tangent... If you're a boy, you don't have to like football. If you're a girl, you can like football. I mean, whatever gender you identify as, you can like whatever you want to like, and you can enjoy it, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise, as long as it's not, like, a crime. Because don't do that, please. Thank you. I feel like every time I'm like, oh yeah, do this because you should do what you want, and then I always have to add the caveat of, oh yeah, please don't actually do something bad. So I don't know, maybe some people really do want to have fun doing things that are illegal. But in some areas, the law is up for interpretation because some of what is considered legalities may not resonate well with the people. But that... Well, let's not talk about that. I feel like that's going to get a lot of people... Yeah, you know what? We're done. We're done. We're playing Shantae here. Well, you know, it's a simple game. It's not a simple game, but it's a game... where we defeat evil, and evil is defined by a person who wants to conquer the world? Island? Genie Realm? Everything? The moon? There was going to be a DLC episode that did not reach the Kickstarter goal, unfortunately. That was going to be about Risky Boots stealing the moon or something like that. Maybe an Ultimate Edition number 2. Anywho's, I'm here to talk to Tuki, because she actually has the last dance that we need, which is the Obliterate dance.
Enjoy.
Now, it said spend heavy magic, since we have unlimited magic now, thanks to last time. Why don't we have it? Oh, I didn't buy it. That's why. Because I didn't buy it, because I pressed the wrong button.
Buy something?
Nope, I pressed the wrong button again. Alright, let's stop being silly. There we go. It's like, oh, here it is. Yeah, okay. So we got unlimited magic on the last episode, thanks to getting all the gallery keys. So Obliterate Dance is really unique. It's just as that. It's basically a screen kill. So let us go test it out for a quick second. And it does have one corresponding dance to trade with it, so we'll show that off too. That's not what I wanted to dance to. Oh, wow. Okay, it does 22 damage. 25 damage. Around that area. Wow, those guys have a lot of health. Okay, so it's a dance, does a big explosion that does the entire area. That has about 25 damage. We're not going to use it because most of what we're going to be facing at this point are bosses. And I don't know. I feel like I like using a lot of Shantae's magic stuff more. Like this. Not that one. Like this one. Whee! But if we go back to Tuki,
Buy something?
we have one other dance we can get, which is the Blobfish dance. Just take this for what you will. It is definitely an interesting transformation. We're a blobfish, and we blob around. That's the dance. Riveting. But hey, maybe we can go visit Grandma Blobfish, and she'll like it. You know, old Gam Blobfish. We will keep the pot dance on for... You know what? No, I was like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... But actually, now that I think about it, we don't really need... We only need about 300 more gems, and we'll probably get that pretty decently, especially if I talk for a long period of time while I'm doing this. But there is one more place we need to go. I'm gonna get that because that is worth a lot of money. Thank you. All right, we're at 100, so I think we're pretty good. So let me just put it back on. We're gonna go. We have to go to one more place actually, besides giving these sunken souls to Hypno Baron. So we're gonna take care of that as well, and then hopefully we'll finish all of the Baron's errands. That would have been a better title for the last episode. Gosh darn it. Called the Baron's Quest. Now I'm just saying the Baron's errands, and I'm like, gosh darn it, that rhymes. Well, not entirely, but you know, you can have kind of imperfect rhymes, and it works like that. The Baron's errands. But now, is it from the universe with the Barons or the Barines? Yeah. Berenstein Bear stuff is weird. Alright, Tuki, hello. I actually like the Warp Dance back. Warp Dance is just better in my opinion. And I did not get it because I forgot to press the right button. Alright. Oh. I really, this is a super pet peeve of mine. I'm sure not many people agree with this, but it makes, to me, literally no sense for PlayStation games to use the X button as select. The X button is pretty much always cancel in Japanese PlayStation games. And then, because of it, they have to switch around the button input for use in other territories. And then I can't tell you how much it's really awkward to play Kingdom Hearts with the jump button being circle. Like, why would you do that? The jump button should not be circle. It should be the bottom-most button. That's how it is for most platformers. And the reason I'm mixing up the button input right now, I don't actually own a PS4, but the game I've been playing uses a PS4 button input, or layout rather, and Yeah, so the bottom button then is select, and the button to the right is cancel. And so now I'm having to swap back and forth because I'm thinking, oh, okay, here's select, and it's, no, it's not the bottom button, because the bottom button on the Nintendo Switch controller is B. And that's the bottom button, and B always has meant cancel. Like, I think forever. Probably. I don't have any fact checks on that, but I'm pretty dang sure since the SNES, it's been B to cancel stuff. And then, gotta ruin everything, because Americans don't think circles should be select, but it makes sense if you know the context, because this is going on a long tangent that no one really cares about. Alright. See how they quiver and wriggle in fear of the master, and of KV's obnoxious rants. You have done well. I will give you a gift. We got Risky's ribbon. Good for her. Of pure hatred, huh? Okay. Good luck building your fear empire. Good luck storming the castle. So the last place we actually need to go to is that we got a... I'm also mixing up the menu thing, but that's because of that game. We got this Velvet poster that we received from Squid Baron, even though it was probably someone's really cool art that they abandoned, so, you know, Squid Baron, why'd you do that? But hey, maybe we can find a good place for it to be admired like the great artwork that it is. So when I think of great artwork and places that everyone will go to see great artwork, I clearly think of a spooky castle. I mean, that's where you put them. I mean, I've seen some ride-throughs of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. They got paintings in there. A lot of people see those paintings. So I think this is accurate. Maybe these guys will admire it. Maybe the lamps will admire it. Maybe I will get hit a lot and then I won't like it. We actually do have a specific recipient that we need to give this poster to. And if I recall the layout of here, we should be able to do just that. But once again, if you're looking on the map, it showed that there was no... Get me out of here. It showed that there was no additional item to pick up. However, that is incorrect, because there's actually another item that relates to the Baron's quests. Hey, you got one. Let me see that. This ain't all what I expected. It's way better. Yeah, I'm digging this. Here. We got a squid poster. Look at how adorable it is. Poe picked up that sorry-looking squid poster at NerdCon. No backsies. Stay classy, Abner. I kind of forgot the voice I gave to Abner, too. Sorry, Abner. But yeah, he got Squid Baron got a poster. He got at a convention. Good for him. Good for Squid Baron. Also, why did he abandon that one poster? That squid poster would have made this entire area look so much more delightful. And he just went and ruined it all. Why did he do that? I don't know. Because he's Squid Baron. So with that, with a squid poster, obviously the place to go to is a fiery volcano. Not yet. We still have quite a bit of things to do here. So we'll go give Squid Baron his poster, and we'll call that a day. I do apologize if I was really super stream of consciousness on this episode. It's been a while since I've recorded, so I was like, oh man, and then I was thinking of all this stuff, my brain's just like, boom, 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 boom. And, you know, gotta calm down a little bit. But I hope you're all having a great... I want to actually get those pots first, but okay. That's fine. It's fine. Keep the Squid Baron fan art coming. Hey, that squid poster you have looks epic. Give me that. No. But why? Hey, that squid poster you have looks epic. Give me that. Oh, yes. I've got to have this laminated. Here, something for you in return. We got Risky's buckle. How did you even get that? Looks like I broke off a size 7 fashionable leather boot that smelled great. Why do you smell boots? What? Okay. See you around like a donut. I like Squid Baron, but I'm questioning many things about you. No, I want to. Why won't he just die? That's okay. We love Squid Baron. I am in full support of Squid Baron showing up in another certain game, which is even more unlikely than the thing I was asking for in the last episode. But hey, I am in support of it, so maybe it's a thing that should be done, but maybe not really. Other than that, I think this is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Shantae Half-Genie Hero. If you like this video, please consider hitting that like button below, and if you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing. Shantae Half-Genie Hero is available on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and technically Wii U. You can get either the original edition, which you'll have to get a lot of the other extra content as DLC, or you can get Ultimate Edition, which is unfortunately not on Wii U, which will have every bit of content right out of the gate, so you are right to go. Otherwise, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Until then, we're just going to float in the air and spew fire everywhere. Ciao.